Welcome to the April 22nd meeting of the Select Board. We are meeting jointly with the Planning Board. I will take a motion to open the meeting.
So moved.
Second.
And I will call the roll. Rami,
Yes.
Heidi,
Yes.
Dave,
Yes.
Brian,
Yes.
I'm a yes as well. Motion passes. We are open.
Okay, this is Frank Valarelli, Chairman of the Planning Board for the Town of Stoneham. And opening the meeting of April 22nd, a joint meeting with the Select Board to appoint a new member to the Planning Board as an associate member. I'd like to roll call vote. Who is in attendance tonight? Marsha Wengen,
Yes.
Kevin Dolan. Kevin Dolan,
Yes.
you on mute? Brianna Kelly
Yes.
and Dan Moynihan.
You want me to take you on mute?
Okay, I don't think Dan is with us tonight. So we have 4 members from the planning board. And so we'd like to open the meeting, the joint meeting with the select board to appoint the new member as an associate member to the board. And we have 3 candidates for the position this evening.
Frank, can we do the Pledge of Allegiance first?
Yes, you can.
Please join me with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge of allegiance to the flag. To
America,
the republic.
and
One
one
nation,
nation, under God,
indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Thanks, Frank.
Okay, we do have 3 candidates this evening for the associate member position. We have the first applicant was Stephen Levy. And I don't know if he's on the meeting with us this evening, but
Yes.
if you are, we'll allow you to make a comment. We also have member Ellen McBride. McBride, and the third member is Ernest Wonka. So who do we have on with us this evening that would like to make a statement before we make nominations?
Looks like we have everybody on here tonight.
Okay.
Does it?
So why don't you identify them, Tim, and go from there?
Okay. Would everybody like to make a statement? So I will start with Stephen.
Hi there. That sounds wonderful. Thank you for everyone's time. I actually really appreciate Frank pronouncing my name right. Usually people mess up.
Stephen, did we lose you for a sec?
Yeah, we did lose him. Yes, we lost you, Stephen.
Looks like we may have lost him for a moment.
Okay.
I'll move over. Stephen, we'll come back to you. We'll come back to you in a moment when we get you again. I'll go to Ernie.
Yeah, I'm Ernie Ronca, resident of Stonehill Towers for 15 years. I have a thing I can read. I gladly excuse myself, or if I or a planning board members or feel that I have a conflict of interest in any area during the year. I'm looking to help Stoneham with my skills that relate to city and town planning. I am an office, industrial, multifamily land, retail, commercial real estate broker for 45 years working in Eastern Massachusetts. My wife, Marianne, and I have been residents at Stonehill Towers in Stoneham for 15 years. I'm a friend of the Shelsey family that own the Mauve and Stonehill Towers apartments. I voted yes on the override. Chief Steve Ciccatelli and I have been forwarding customer referrals for real estate brokerage and legal work for years. Years back, McLean Trucking hired me to as their exclusive agent to broker the sale of their truck terminal on Cedar Street. And I sold it to the developer of BJ's Warehouse as the sole broker. Other than that, I've had very little interest in real estate in Stoneham, other than as exclusive agent for the coaching my wife to keep the 3 Central Square Victorian office building leased since 2018. I've had I'm not thinking of a lot of other work I've done or have interest in Stoneham in real estate. And Steve's referrals, I remember down in Somerville and with the customers he's had around. And it's we've kept the Victorian, well, it's fully leased now in a very difficult office leasing market. I've attended planning board meetings throughout Eastern Massachusetts of many types for real estate developments during the past 40 years. I'm the sole broker for a 530 apartment development in Westford, and we're kind of heading towards final approvals on that. I have no, interest, conflict there, and I'd like to say that I have a sense of bringing added tax revenue to Stoneham. And that's what kind of got me to want to do this and to help Stoneham. If you read my resume and my report, I was on the finance committee in Linfield, and I'm familiar with all of this.
Okay. Hey, well, thank you. It was very nice to meet you.
Thank you, Ernie.
Okay.
Let me just see if Stephen is back with us. I think we lost him for a moment.
I am back. I apologize. My laptop ran out of battery real quick because it's slightly aged, and I'm sure we've all had fun with that. If I wouldn't mind just having a couple minutes, apologies for that.
Not a problem at all. Please, you can let us know about yourself.
Wonderful. All right. Well, first off, I want to. I think I got cut off halfway through, but I want to thank Frank for getting my name right. Kudos. It is pronounced like the tax. So, not relevant at all to Stoneham. And I am a homeowner on Fort Doherty Lane. Me and my wife moved in 2020, May 2020, and we're residents. Our 3 sons are all at the Purpose School. So though we are relatively recent to Stoneham, I like to think that we've become part of the community. It's fun. We were taking an Uber to Logan 3 months ago, and a guy was telling us that his kids have been in Purpose, about 40 years ago? So that was really fun. Really gave a sense of what we're all working for here, which I really appreciate. About myself, I am a bar certified attorney in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, as well as the state of Texas. I am currently an M&A underwriter for AIG, the insurance company. I won't bore everyone with the details, but more or less my life is joining calls like this with about 50 to 60 different legal, financial, and other experts. Usually I do a better job of having a battery on my laptop, but I like to think I otherwise do a decent job of handling calls of this nature. I will admit I don't have nearly as much experience with real estate brokerage as Ernie does. Very, very impressive resume, so I will certainly defer to that. But I'd like to say that I think I have a willingness to learn and would love to throw myself into both the minutia of planning board matters and specific laws and regulations, and I like to think that I can make myself a real asset. That the team, that either board would find useful. And thank you all for your time and your consideration.
Thank you very much. And Ella McBride.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me. I think a lot of you know me. I've lived in Stoneham for about 35 years. I'm pretty involved with the municipal doings. I was a co-chair of the Conservation Commission for nearly 18 years. I am on the current zoning bylaw review committee, which has been running for about 2 years now. And I'm sure as Kevin is chair, he can comment. I think it's a great board, and Tim is vice chair. It's a great group of people looking at bylaws, zoning bylaws for the first time in 30 plus years. So it's a lot to do, and I've learned a lot, and it's exciting. I used to joke with Ramey about being in the back row at planning board meetings. I attended planning board meetings for years and years. Last 6 months or so, I haven't, but I'm certainly willing to get back to that. I have a keen interest, anyone who talks to me for more than 5 minutes, about improving for me, particularly the industrial commercial end of Stoneham, because it's lacking, and I think we need to look at increasing that and improving that. But I just like the idea of planning. I just find it something I'm interested in, something I'm passionate about. I care a lot, as I think all of you who know me know, about Stoneham. I put my name in for this position a year and a half ago. And so I'm back. So just to show you my interest hasn't waned. I'm still interested, and happy to answer any questions if anybody has any. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, Frank, are you talking? Sorry, I didn't know if you were muted and you were talking. You are muted though. Frank, if you're trying to say something, you need to unmute.
You're right, I was on mute. I just want to thank Ellen for all of her service to this, up to this stage. She's been involved in a lot of things, and it's great. Thank you.
Thanks, Frank. As kudos to you too.
So I will ask if there's any discussion.
I think all the candidates are very, very good and well qualified, and I think it's up to our members to make a motion to nominate people, and we will vote on them. And I don't know if you want your board to make the first motions or us. It's up to you.
I would recommend the planning board make the initial motion.
All right, then I'd like to open up the meeting for nominations for the associate member to the planning board. Do we have any nominations?
Yes, this is Marsha. I would nominate Ellen.
Okay, we have Ellen in nomination. Do we have a second to that?
Second.
We have a second by Brianna. Okay, all in favor? Aye.
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 Good, I vote. Okay, do we have any other nominations in for the member?
Frank, I would like to put all three of them up for nomination, then just vote on them, because I think they're all eminently qualified. All of them, they have different qualifications, but all of them, no matter who we pick, will be an excellent choice. So my suggestion would be to put them all up, and then we'll just then vote on them.
Okay, I agree with you, Kevin. So all three names are in nomination. So I think we would do a roll call vote for one board, and then a roll call vote for the other on who you want to vote for your member. So Tim, do you want us to start, or do you want to start?
I will let the planning board start, and then the select board will do.
Okay.
We'll vote.
So we have three names in nomination at this point for the associate membership. It's Ellen McBride, Ernie Walker, and Stephen Levy. So I would like to make a roll call. A public vote starting with Marsha Wingen. Who would you like to vote for, Marsha?
For Ellen.
Marsha's voting for Ellen. Kevin?
Ellen.
Ellen McBride. Kevin. Brianna?
Ellen.
Ellen. Okay, and I also will vote for Ellen McBride. That's the 4-0 right there. So I'll turn it over to Tim to roll call vote his board.
Thank you. Is there any discussion among select board members?
I
Yes,
just
Ramey.
want to say, thank you to the Ernie and Stephen, and my vote is going to be for Ellen, just because she has some really deep roots and she understands our municipality and our quirks, all the quirks about Stoneham municipality. I do hope that you'll stay involved and either attend our meetings or join another board, because we need more people to step over the plate and help this town move forward. So I appreciate that. That's all I'll say.
Thank you, Rami. Any other comments from select board? Seeing none, I will take a motion for a vote from the select board.
Make a motion, we appoint Ellen McBride to the planning board.
Is there a second?
Second.
And I will call the roll. Rami,
Yes.
Heidi,
Yes.
Dave,
Yes.
Ryan,
Yes.
I'm a yes as well. Motion passes. Congratulations, Ellen. But I also extend, Rami's comments to Ernie and Stephen. We do have a lot of ways to get involved in this town. Really appreciate you throwing your hat in the ring here.
I
So-
say congratulations to my neighbor. Ellen.
I was going to say something. I did not know you were putting your name in, Ernie. Ernie and I talk in the elevator a lot. We live in the same building. What a small world.
Across the hall. No, you're up one.
Yeah, I'm up one. Nice to see you, Ernie. See you in the laundry room.
All right.
That's a good one. I'll see you in the
Yeah.
laundry room.
Thanks.
All right. Well,
Thank you,
congratulations,
everybody.
Ellen.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you soon.
Marcia,
Okay, thanks,
Marcia,
everybody. Have a
yeah,
good night.
Marcia, let me know tonight that you were running. I had no idea.
Oh,
And
Thank
Stephen,
you.
you want to know the conversation, Stephen?
And Ernie, I will not be in the laundry room.
All right. Well, thank all three. I want to thank all three of you for applying, and we'll see Ellen soon. I'd like to make a motion to adjourn the Board of Selectmen. The planning board for April 22nd, 2025. I've done that.
old
before.
habits.
So moved.
So moved by Mr. Dolan. All in favor?
Hi.
Aye. Okay. Tim, it's up to you.
Well,
Are you guys staying in session, or are you?
oh, yes, we are staying in session. We have some more business to
Yeah.
complete.
Oh, I know you
So,
come back at 7. Okay.
Frank, I just think you have to call the roll because it's
Yes.
a web meeting.
Oh, okay. But for my board, it was all in
Yes.
favor. Marsha Wingen,
Yes.
Brianna Kelly, Kevin Dolan, and Frank Valarelli. All in favor of Ellen McBride.
I think
Oh,
she means to
hi.
close the meeting.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, we had a 4-0 vote to close the meeting.
Okay. Well, we're going to remain in session and we're going to move on to our next agenda item.
Thank you.
So I will.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Thanks everybody for coming in. Thanks, Frank.
Thanks.
We are moving on to our next agenda item, which is a one-day liquor license. Do I have a motion to move into liquor licensing?
I'll make a motion to move into liquor license and then return to general session.
Second.
And I'll call the roll. Rami,
Yes.
Heidi,
Yes.
Dave,
Yes,
Ryan,
Yes.
I'm a yes as well. Motion passes. We are in liquor licensing. We have the special one-day license for Zoo New England for 2625. Dave, is everything in order?
For this particular license, this actually was already approved for a March date and it was rained out. So they
Okay.
wanted to move it and the chief approved the move to, April 26th. Everything is in order.
Okay, thank you. Any discussion from the board?
No, but I guess this might be a question for the Zoom moving forward. Like, could they apply for their own liquor license? I feel like we do this like every month for them, or there. And no, it doesn't matter to me. I don't mind doing that. I don't know if it's worth it for them to just invest in having their own liquor license. It's a question for down the road. I have no objections to this approval.
Is there a motion on the table to approve this license?
I'll make a motion to approve the license for the one-day liquor license to the Stoneham New England Zoo on 4/26/25.
Seconded.
And I will call the roll. Dave,
Yes.
Heidi,
Yes.
Ryan,
Yes.
Ramey,
Yes.
and I'm a yes as well. Motion passes. I
Make a
will.
Make a motion to exit liquor license and enter back into general session.
Second.
Thank you. I will call the roll. Heidi,
Yes.
Dave,
Yes.
Ryan,
Yes.
Ramey,
Yes.
I'm a yes as well. We are back in regular session. So next up on regular business is appointment to the school committee, school building committee from the Finance and Advisory Board. Looks like it's Adam Jacobs. Do we have anybody on? Nope.
I don't see anybody. But I will make that motion to appoint Adam Jacobs to the school building committee.
Seconded.
Any discussion?
I guess real quick, this is because Corey is no longer the rep?
Yes.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, I will call the roll. Heidi,
Yes.
Dave,
Yes.
Ryan,
Yes.
Ramey,
Yes.
I'm a yes as well. Motion passes. Congratulations, Adam. We also have appointments to Board of Appeals. Looks like I see Kevin McLaughlin, R. Michael Dufour, Bill Sullivan, associate member. I don't see anybody else on.
I would make the motion to appoint all three of them. And I just have a clarifying question. Is there one more space open? Because the way it looked on online, when I looked at the years of service, it looked like there was also a vacancy. So I'm not sure if there is an extra spot after these three.
I believe there's a vacancy, yes.
So David, would we keep that open or promote that as well?
Yes, absolutely.
So question then, because I know that at least the third one was saying, if I can't be a full member, I'll be an associate member. Are we saying that there's 3 full-time member openings for these guys?
No, I'm sorry, Kevin McLaughlin and Mike DeFore will be full appointments, and Bill Sullivan would be associate, and there's one associate spot open.
Perfect, thank you.
Any further discussion about these appointments?
I would just ask that maybe Stephen Levy would be interested in that. Maybe we could reach out to him. Seems like that could be interesting for him as well with his background. How that works, I don't know how that works, but there's an opening.
Yeah, certainly. Folks are always able to throw their hat in the ring for these. We're always looking for folks. So,
I'll make a motion to accept all three recommendations in their positions.
Second.
Thank you. And I will call the roll. Heidi?
Yes.
Ryan?
Yes.
Dave?
Yes.
Ramey?
Yes.
And I'm a yes as well. Motion passes. Congratulations to all three members. That was the end of our deliberative business. I know that there is a lot of interest in continuing our discussion on the override. It is not on the agenda tonight. We are going to be continuing that discussion at next week's regular meeting. This was to get some of these appointments and licenses had to get done this week. But we will be having our full meeting next Tuesday, and we will be continuing that discussion. We will also, our town administrator will be back, so we will have support there. So don't think that because it's not on the agenda tonight that it is not going to be talked about again. So just in case folks are wondering, that will be back. Any other non-deliberative business? Looks like we've got Sapphire Awards.
Yep, just that Sapphire Awards is still open until May 15th. The application, well, the letter is on the town's website, and you can nominate a Stoneham resident or employee for our Sapphire Award. Due by May 15th.
Thank you, Rami. Any other non-deliberative business?
Just one thing I would like to say thank you and a shout out to all the Stoneham residents that ran the Boston Marathon yesterday. God bless them. I know we have Mr. Pignon's niece that did her first marathon, and just so proud of these kids. Like, awesome job.
Definitely. I will take a motion to adjourn if there's nothing else.
So moved.
Second,
Thank you, and I'll call the roll. Rami,
yes.
Heidi,
Yes.
Brian,
Yes.
Dave,
Yes.
let me yes as well. We are adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks,
All right,
everyone.
Thank you.
Have a good
Thank
night.
you, Stoneham TV.